welcome back to the Meeple Marathon. Today I'm going to do a solo playthrough of the Arkham Asylum standalone expansion for the DC Deckbuilding game. So there's nothing added in here except for the Shadows expansion is added in. I'm not playing with any of the team rules or anything like that. So basically just there's additional cards. This way to play is not official. I don't even think I've ever covered it on the channel. There's lots of variations of ways you can do this. It kind of follows the crisis mode type of gameplay, but without the crisis events. Anyways, I'll kind of explain how it's going, but this is not meant to be a official how to play solo video. It's meant to just show off some of the cards that are in this set and some of the mechanics that have been added to this set. So obviously with this one we are playing as super villains. So I'm playing as Two-Face. That way I get to make use of the coin here. There may be opportunities that you can use the coin even if you're not playing as Two-Face. And the people I'm trying to take down are the superheroes. So I have a standard stack of Nemesis cards here who are the superheroes. And my objective in this scenario where I'm playing solo is to take down the stack in 20 turns or less. Now, I'm not going to start ticking this down until I officially shuffle up my deck. So I'm giving myself 2 free turns because there's no way I'm going to even be able to take out an 8 level superhero in the first 2 rounds. It just isn't possible. So one thing that's important to keep up with when you're playing this way is the is your lineup and keeping things moving to the right as you discard cards. So at the end of every round, I'm going to, anything that's level here with the weakness stack or beyond is going to be discarded. If it has an attack like this Anarchy, it's going to attack me and I'm going to have to deal with that. Also, anytime I flip over a new superhero card, it's going to attack me as well. This works really well with the base set and most of the base sets because most of the bad guys have the attack powers and most of the rest of the cards don't attack a foe, which is usually the opponents you're playing against directly. Either way, and anytime I take out a person up here, a Nemesis card, if they have a benefit that normally would benefit me, if I played them in the future, I will gain that just for that turn and then they'll go away. And that's pretty much it. Biggest differences you're going to see so far, and when the other ones pop up I'll show you, is that there's a hostage stack here. I can pay for them. They will go into my discard pile, and when they come back up, they all have the ongoing keyword, so they'll stay out in front of me, and most of them have this ability to release a hostage, which means put them back in the bottom of this stack. So they have like a ability that you gain when you play them, and then you can just kind of wait until you need them, and then you release them back. Also, you'll notice there is the keyword Surge here. I believe that's a new keyword. That just means you can add a card to the lineup row here to make it more than 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other than that, most of things should play the same as far as standard deck building is concerned. I mean, standard DC deck building is concerned. I have 4 power, 5 with this one, and I get to flip the coin. This is the real metal coin here. That's heads and that's tails. And we got us tails. So this one is destroy a card in the lineup and surge. So I always do it this way first so I can keep track, because you'll see here in a minute, this is going to force me to discard even more cards down. That one's not counting because I should have destroyed a card first, but which one do I not care about? I'm actually going to destroy Anarchy here because he's going to hurt me in a minute, and if I were to not buy him. So I'm going to leave the cards like this because I'll show you how I handle things for solo mode here in a second. So I've taken care of all this. Two-Face's power is that for every 2 cards that have an even cost of 2 or greater, I get +1 power. Right now I only have 1. The rest of these are 0. So he's looking for this even split of things. 5 power. I guess I could have, but Anarchy's power ability really doesn't do that much good. I don't have enough to take Batwing here, which would have been a really good one to get me up there. This one's not bad. I've played with him before, and this one, this is another one of the new mechanics here. This is a bribe value, so I could pay 1 VP. I don't have any yet though to be able to use this card, but then it doesn't go into my my deck. Essentially, it goes. You're supposed to put it back into the main deck at the bottom. I've just been discarding them as far as the solo modes. I've yet to run out of all the cards in this deck playing solo. So, draw a card. If you do Surge, this is a defense, but I'm not too concerned about it. This is +2 power. I think I'm going to go this one and maybe Rat Catcher, or maybe actually I think I'm going to go this one and a Henchman here. So there's my 5 I spent. All right. Going to go ahead and draw back up, and now I'm going to deal with the lineup. So anything from the weakness to the right gets discarded, but what I'm going to do is I shift down first. So this is going to cycle a lot of the cards through. Otherwise, if you're just playing solo and not removing cards from the lineup, you're really going to see very few, especially if you get stuck with a bunch of heavy ones. So these ones are all going to go away. These will push down. I should not have dealt out until I pushed down, but there you go. And that's it. Again, if anything comes off with an attack like this one, it's going to hit me no matter what type of card it is. And when a new hero comes out, it's going to attack me. The main thing is keeping up with this D20 here as I tick down and have just a time limit to ramp up. And, well, if I could find the 19, that's 16. There it is. And there we go. So, new cards. I have, unfortunately, my 3 vulnerabilities and just 2 power. Not much I can do with that. This is probably a good time to take... Yeah, I'm going to take this hostage instead of Rat Catcher. So there we go. Again, everything from weakness down after I've pushed everything is going to go like that. We'll deal out a new card, and we turn this down to 18. All right. Wait, I shouldn't have done that. This should be, I got distracted, and I even said it. I'm going to wait, so now I am on turn 20. I shuffled up my deck. Now I'm going to officially starting to tick it down. Fortunately, I have a really crappy hand again. So this guy, when I play him now, is going to give me +1 power for this turn and 1 VP. So I'm going to take a VP token and just keep it off to the side. If I want to choose to release him, put him back in his stack, and I should have flipped this over. You can only take 1 hostage per turn, but at the end of your turn, you can flip that over. Put an equipment with cost 5 or less from your discard pile into your hand. So if at any point in time I have like this in my discard pile and I want to use it, I can get it back. But for right now, I only have 2 power, which is pretty bad. I could gain Mayor Atkins. I can have any number of cards. So I think I am going to take this guy and just get lots of hostages to be able to use in the future. All right, draw back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This card stays out because it has the ongoing keyword. The Rat Catcher is going to go away. It does not have an attack keyword. So these all just slide down. However, this one does, this one does. So there are ways for you to get pinged. In a multiplayer game, you don't get pinged that often either. Only when people play attack cards and target you with the attack do you get pinged. So now we'll tick down to 19. All right. And this is a little better. So I can surge. So I'm going to push these down, and we'll surge just to get a good amount of stuff out. So I do not get his +1 power now. He's only good for bringing an equipment back. I do get this one, so I get to flip a coin. Whoops. And that's tails again, so we're going to surge again, and I need to destroy one of these. I think what it's going to be is... yeah, I think that one's going to get destroyed anyways. And Surge. There's another attack card. And then 3 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is not an even card, so it doesn't count towards Two-Face. Oh, let's see here. +2 power, +2 power, +2 power, but it's an equipment. So this is probably my best bet. And then getting that hostage, I think. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't have enough to make it to 8. I could bribe this guy, but I don't have anybody in my hand. That's not helping. And so yeah, I think I'm gonna do this, get one of those equipments and this hostage, and we're done. So everything is gonna push down now. And I need to draw back up first because this guy is gonna hit me. So all right, so put an ongoing card that foe controls into their discard pile. So this hostage is going to get knocked out. I don't have anything that can block it, so I just have to deal with that. That goes away. It does mean I'm going to get him back, so it's not the worst thing in the world. But these 2 cards go away. That 1 card attacked me, and we push down. We fill in. And, oh, and this is 18 now. Okay, new round. Oh, this guy's worthless. 1, 2, 3 power, 4 power, but I could bribe a card for 1 less. So I could bribe him, make him so he doesn't attack me, which would be good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not even close to taking out the signal. So I need to start ramping up my power here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't. If I bribe him, Harvey Bullock, I would make it to 6. I think we might do that. Just to get another equipment card, maybe. Or maybe Leslie Thompson. But I like this card. It's just a straight 2 extra power. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to spend our 1, because this dual weapons allows me to bribe him for 1 less. So he goes away. I've bribed him away. He's not going to attack me. I'm going to claim Fear Toxin here. All right. I'm going to shift everything down up to the weakness stack. And then this is going to attack me. It doesn't, or this is going to come off. It doesn't do anything. And then we'll shift down again. And this is a great way to, this mode, this variant or whatever you want to call it, is a great way to just kind of experience the deck. Play when you just can't get a group together, or just like now. I have yet to play multiplayer. I just got this set, and I just wanted to experience a little bit. I've got to get rid of these vulnerabilities. And this ticks down. So there we go. All right. 2 more vulnerabilities that I need to get rid of. This guy is giving me +1 power, and I get a token back. Release a hostage to avoid an attack. Okay. +2 and Surge. So we'll tick this down. See another card here. And this one is +1 power, and we flip our coin. Finally, we got heads. So I get 1 more VP. Again, not too much though. I did play 2 cards, however, that are 2 or greater. So he's going to fire off. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which still isn't enough to do much. I could get Titus here. Ooh, I could get this one. Yeah, I like swordsmanship here. You may destroy a card with VP value 1 or greater in your discard pile to gain. Nah, I'm going to take this guy. All right. Got to start destroying some cards. Okay, these 2 are, everything's going to shift down. These 2 are going to go away. No attacks there. We shift finally here. And there we go. Ooh, I like this guy. I'm gonna tick down to 16. We're gonna have to get moving here soon. This guy will help with the vulnerabilities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Wait. I put my hostage away. He needs to stay out here. Okay. Julia Pennyworth is going to allow me to gain 1 VP. These are double-sided, so I can just flip that up and put that one back. You may destroy a card in the lineup if you do Surge. And then, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could also bribe one of these guys. I do like just this card because he's ongoing. He stays out and allows me to discard my vulnerabilities and actually get something for them. So this one's not bad either. Again, I'm trying to get to 8 here. So bribing this guy is not going to help. Bribing this guy is not going to help. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 total. This one wouldn't be that bad. 3 and 5. Take those 2. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. All right. Okay, these will all shift down. So we're going to lose Santa Prisca. Boom, boom, boom. See some more cards. And we're down to 15. All right, let's see what we can do here. Another hostage. I'm running out of room here. +1 power, gain 1 VP. So he's 1, and that's a 2. I don't have any other even cards, though. This guy's going to allow me to look at the top card of the deck, destroy it, discard it, or return it. It is a regular punch, so I'm just going to discard it. All right. She allows me to release a hostage to destroy vulnerability or weakness in my hand, so I'm going to destroy that vulnerability. She did her job. She goes face down to the bottom of the hostage stack. So if you were playing multiplayer, you might actually go through that stack multiple times. I'm not being attacked. I wasn't attacked, so there's that and that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, I need to get moving. So, I think we're going to stick with the weakness. So I'm going to bribe a card here. And I can bribe for 3 VP. Yeah, because this, I don't have equipment in my discard pile yet. I'm not being attacked. So I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 2 more. I'm going to spend 3 VP to bribe this card. This card's going to come out of the lineup. I would gain access to it, but I just need its 2 power. So now I'm at 8, and bam, I'm going to get this card. All right, I already used my full 8, but I get +3 power just now. This is, again, my rules for playing how I play solo. So can I buy anything with 3? Sure, why not? A little card draw never hurt anybody. So there we go. We will finish out our turn here. Nothing's going to attack me. This guy's going to go away. This guy will come down. And there's the signal again. All right. Now, hold on. I should draw up first because it may be affected. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So now we're going to deal with this because all of these should have a first appearance. So it's very small, but it says attack. Each player reveals the top 3 cards of their deck and releases a revealed card with cost 1 or greater. If they don't unless they gain 2 weakness cards. So it sounds like I have a choice. Let's look at our top 3 cards. And I need to release a card, which means it would go back into its stack. I want this card, though, because this is going to be helpful. So that is really... I don't know whether I get to put these back, or do I get to put them back in any order? Doesn't really say. Ongoing, once per turn, you may look at the top 2 cards of your deck, discard any number of them, and put the rest back in any order. So actually, I want to keep them the way they were. All right, so I'm going to gain 2 weakness cards. I believe that's my choice. So that was her attack on me, the Oracle. She's my next mission to destroy, so let's see what we can do here. We've got us some basics here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now he can bring back in an equipment, which I don't have. All right. Or you know what? I could have avoided. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to release this hostage to avoid that attack. So I'm not even going to deal with the Oracle. There we go. I knew I was holding on to him for something. Okay, I only have 1 card, so Two-Face isn't going to trigger. He's useless. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could bribe this card that's going to get me to 7. I know what that top card is, though, because I can use the Oracle. I can look at these top 2 cards of your deck, discard any number of them, so I'm going to discard my 2 vulnerabilities away. I know what this card is because I looked at them. Maybe I shouldn't have, I don't know. Yeah. So I could bribe either one of these, but that's not going to get me to the 9 I need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm not going to be able to take out the Oracle. Have I picked up any heroes? I've picked up Titus. I don't really have that many defense cards. So I think I'm actually going to take the Bat Cycle. All right. So these will all shift down. This goes away. No attack there. Boom, boom, boom. Ooh, I like Maggie Sawyer. 14 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exactly what I needed. All right. This is looking a little better here. All right, so we got our Clue Master. Clue Master is going to enable me to get something for my worthless cards here. Fear Toxin is useless. You may destroy a card in the lineup if you do Surge. I don't have anything. I've got nothing against what's in here. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I guess we're surging anyways. But I needed him. If I get heads here, I can do this. And it is heads. Look at that. So I'm going to gain a VP. I have 2. All right. And I'm about to lose this card anyways. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need to get to 9, but I can bribe the giant mallet here. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that one because that one just allows me to peek. So I'm going to bribe the giant mallet. That gives me my 9. I have destroyed the Oracle. She does not have any like benefit. She's an ongoing card, so that really doesn't help me. That's pretty much it. So these cards are going to go away. All right, I need to shuffle up. Gain 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gain my 5 more cards because somebody's probably going to attack me. Let's move these all down. These go away. Neither one of these has an attack, so we're good there. I do want to try and get Maggie Sawyer, though. She's a good one, especially if I keep getting hostages. And now we will flip this over. So this says, first appearance attack. Each player releases a card with an even cost of 2 or greater in their hand or discard pile unless they gain a weakness. So I could gain a weakness, 2 or greater in their hand or discard pile. I like all my cards. I could release this one, but this is not an even card. Yeah, I don't have anything that can block this. So I'm gonna take the weakness this time. There we go. So the creeper has attacked me. All right, now finally, I can discard a card to gain +1. So this guy's effective. I have not played a hero this turn. I am going to have 2 cards here that are even and higher than 2. So I'm going to get +1 here, +1 here. So that's 2, 4, 5, worthless, 6. I don't have anything to bribe cards with, so I think we're just going to do what we came here for. Pick up Maggie Sawyer and call it a day. Yeah, these shift. This one goes. This is one of the cards that allows you to flip the coin. So even if you're not playing as Two-Face, you would still get to flip the coin. These shift down. I do like cannibalism. So we'll try and pick that one up next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is down to 13. I feel like I may have missed ticking this down last time, but that's not the end of the world. All right. Here we go. Well, look at that. Draw a card. Superpower. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look at the top card of your deck. Destroy it, discard it, or return it. Titus. No, I want to leave him right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's going to be this and then the hostage, because we now have Maggie Sawyer. So we want hostages. There we go. All right. This will shift down. No attack here. That goes away. We are shifting again. Wow, look at that. That's an expensive card, though. Here's 2 more. Let's tick this down before I forget about it. 12. One, 2, 3. All right, nobody attacked me. So yeah, we're just nothing to discard. So here's a straight 2, 4, 6, 7. I don't have any VP to be bribing any cards though. But I have 7, so I could pick up Gotham Girl. She could be very helpful. Yeah. So I think we're going to do that. I think we're going to pick up Gotham Girl here for our 7. She'll be big power in the end. This is going to shift. I need to draw out my hand first, though, because if I have a defense card, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I can use it against this Break the Bat. And yeah, I don't. So I'm going to have to gain another weakness. Boom. These shift down. This will flip over. This goes down to 11. And we fill in. All right, it's time to start moving here. Time to start moving. That's another good one. That's cost 7. All right. Okay, so I can discard this one to get 1 power. So he's going off. I have 2 cards that are even and 2 are greater. So I'm at 2 so far. I don't have a hero to play this turn, so this guy's going to come out. I gain +1 power and 1 VP. Put a superpower with 5 cost or less from your discard pile into your hand to release him. So let's see here. If you play or have played a villain this turn, you may destroy a card in your discard pile. I could use that to destroy this weakness or this vulnerability. But I don't have a villain. I have too many heroes. So I need to get the Black Mask or Ventriloquist. Ooh, Ventriloquist would be good. So hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nobody to bribe. That's unfortunate. Do I have an equipment card in here? I do. I have several. 8, 9. This is exactly what I need. Costs 5 or less. I might as well bring this one back. Might have just enough. All right, so I have enough now. I actually have 10, so I can take out the Creeper. Creeper says, reveal and draw the top 2 cards of your deck. For each card with a cost 2 or less, you revealed this way +1 power. All right, so I have 1 power left over, but it's the top 2 cards. For each card with cost 2 or less, revealed this way +2 power. So they're both worthless cards. So that's not bad to get them out of the way, but they're worth +1 power, plus my 1 left over. So I have 3 power to spend now after defeating the Creeper. And I'm going to spend it on the Ventriloquist. There we go. This one goes away. These would all have all shifted down. This one goes away. And we'll see 2 new cards. All right, let's tick this down to 10 before we forget. Let's draw up a new hand of cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you have any defense in here? No, I don't. So I'm just gonna have to eat this one. First appearance attack. Each player releases a hostage they control or in their discard pile if you cannot gain a weakness. All right. Yeah, I don't know which one of these guys would be better. We'll do this one. Didn't really want the weakness, so there we go. Robin forced me to release the hostage. All right. So here's +2 power. This would allow me to destroy a card in Surge. This is a defense card, not bad. This one's not bad. I don't really care about this one. So let's go ahead and destroy this one and Surge. So technically that would push everything this way. So I played that one. I don't need to discard anything. I am not going to be playing 2 or more cards that are even, so none of these cards are going to fire off. She, however, is going to allow me to release this guy for 4 total. So she's a 4. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I may Surge again. So that would technically push the black. I'm going to lose the Black Mask. All right. But I'm at 10. So I've got enough to defeat Robin. He's going to give me +3 power, and I may destroy a card in hand or discard pile. So let's just destroy this weakness there. There you go. And I have 3 more. So I have 4 total power that I could spend on something in this row before it goes and attacks me. And there's not much I can get here. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to just take a hostage, Lucius Fox here. Didn't really want Jarvis Tech because it works against other people. So there are going to be some cards when you're playing solo that work against you. If you do discard this card unless you discard... Oh, do avoid. That's a defense card. Okay. So there are going to be some cards that are kind of pointless when you're playing solo. But that's fine. You don't buy them. You just ignore them. They're going to go away eventually. All right. New hand of cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. I like the freeze gun. If we can't kill anybody, we'll definitely be buying that, I think. 4, 5. Any defense. No. All right, so here's our hostage. Let's tick this down before we forget. 9 rounds left. And we're, starting into the level 3s. Boom. Attack. Each player destroys a card with cost 1 or greater in their hand and discard pile. For each, you cannot. So I feel like this one is not a choice. Cost 1 or greater. Yeah, I guess we're going to destroy Arms Deal. There we go. Okay. Yeah. So no weaknesses need to be gained. Here's just 1, 2. I can look at the top card here. Nope, I like that guy. We're going to keep him. My hostage here gets me a VP, and I can destroy him to destroy a vulnerability or weakness, or release him, sorry. That's +1 power there, and let's see if, what are we getting? We're getting some Surge. Destroy a card in the lineup and Surge. So Jarvis Tech here, you're going away. Ooh, another Hulking Strength. All right, I don't think I have enough, though, to get the freeze gun. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, not enough to bribe anybody. Not enough to buy this. Not enough to buy this. Maybe this one? Yeah, pretty weak hand for me this time. So yeah, we'll just get Ragman. These 2 cards are going to go away. 3 new ones. 2, 3. This ticks down to 8. I got 3 people I need to defeat. This is going to be tricky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Okay, I got 1 card here I can discard for +1, so he's triggering. I don't have enough even cards. I pay 1 less to bribe, so he would be cheap. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nobody's attacking me. 6, 7. I'm way away from 12. I'm going to Surge. All right. So I could pay 1 to get to 8. I don't think I need to do that, though. This one's pretty good here. So is this one. Yeah, I think we're going to go this guy right here. And that's all I got. Okay. He's going to shift down. These 2 go away. Running out of time here. We're running out of time. This goes down to 7. More cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Ooh, finally the big guns are coming out. Okay. So. No, I'm going to keep him there. I can discard this for +1. I don't have 2 cards that are +1. If you have played a villain this turn, you may destroy a card in your discard pile. I've not played a villain. But I'm going to play her. If you control a superpower, draw a card. There we go. So I get to draw a card. That's another punch. Here, I've played a hero this turn, so I gain 1 VP. So this becomes a 3. I've not played a villain, and these are just 2 more punches. So I've taken care of everything. I'm going to include this one here. So let's see if we get to 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11. We're going to be bribing somebody. Put a bribe card from your discard pile into your hand. I really don't have that many bribe cards. Actually, yeah, maybe we will do this one. So this guy here is going to give me +3 power. So I'm going to bribe her for all 3. All right, I technically get this card for now. So that gets me to 12. All right, I'm going to defeat this guy. He's going to give me +3 power and destroy any number of cards in your hand. For each you do, gain 1 VP. All right, so I'm going to destroy these 2. That's 2 VP. All right. I put a bribe card from my discard pile into my hand. All right, and he gave me +3 power, and he's giving me +3 more power. He allows me to, so that's 6. I can destroy a card in the lineup. Boom. If it's 5 or more, I get to destroy a card in my discard pile, so we'll get rid of that weakness. Boom. And I still have 6 VP to spend. And I think what it's going to be is this and this. All right. Whew. It's quite a little turn there. There we go. Feeling a little bit better about where we are. Okay, this card's going to go away. 4 new cards. All right, this is going to go down to 6. And let me draw my hand up first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No defense, so we're just going to have to take this one. And it says, first appearance, attack. Each player releases a superpower from their hand or discard pile and gains a weakness. So we're gaining a weakness right back no matter what. I don't have one in my hand. Hulking strength, cannibalism, hypnotic pheromones. Yeah, I guess cannibalism. Now, normally it said release, which means it would go on the bottom of this stack, but I'm not going to be going through that stack anytime soon. So, all right, she's only 11. She's actually less than Jean-Paul Vallée Batman. All right, so let's see here. I'm going to play this one. That's +2, and this guy is 3 now because I played an equipment. So that's 5, 6, 7. And then I can play her, which I release Lucius Fox. And she becomes a 4, so that's 11. All right, so I can take her out. Gain 1 VP for each different card type among cards you played this turn. including this one. So she's a hero. Well, I already had a hero. 1, starter 2, villain 3, equipment 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that's not bad. So I should have 6 now. So I'll just do this. Boom, boom. All right, all right. Not a bad little play there. Okay. These are going to go away. I need to draw up a new hand. Let's tick this down to 5. 5 turns to defeat the final guy. It's not bad. All right, 1, 2, 3. Let's see what's happening here. All right, blue cards always mean it's the level 4 nemesis, and it is Batman. Unavoidable first appearance attack, so I can't defend it. Each player releases a card they control and a card with cost 1 or greater in their hand or discard pile. For each, you cannot gain a weakness. Each player releases a card they control and a card with cost 1 or greater in their hand or discard pile. All right, so I control a card, so I got to release him. He goes away. And now, card from my hand with 1 or greater. Ugh, gross. It's not an or. Unfortunately, these 2 vulnerabilities are worthless to me now because I lost my guy. And yeah, I guess it's just going to be Fear Toxin. Thanks, Batman. That was a smack in the face. Well, this is going to be a pretty poor turn. I do get 1 for him. 2, so 5 total here. These are worthless. I could bribe this card here, Hacked Bat Plane. Oh, this should not be in there. That should not be in there. There we go. Should have gone like this. That's a unique starter for Harley Quinn. Don't know how that one got in there. All right. I've got 5. I wish I could bribe these guys and get something out of it to gain this card, but I can't. But I can destroy a card in the lineup and surge. So let's just destroy this one. And it's just a villain, so it's not helpful. I really want this hacked bat plane, but I'm about to lose it. Yeah, I think we're just going to do this and this with our 5. Not try and bribe anybody. These 2 cards are going to go away. None of them are attacking me. These shift down. And we are down to 4 turns left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's see what we got now. Oh no, I got Maggie Sawyer back, but no hostage to release. All right, 1, 2. I do have 2 even cards here. So this guy's gonna give me 1, so I'm up to 3. 4, 5. 6, 7. I get 1 VP here because I already played a hero. 8. There's no way I'm getting to... There's nothing to bribe either. That's a shame. It's a good hand, but... What to do, what to do? think we're going to take Leslie Thompson and a hostage. All right. Oh, there's Bruce Wayne. Punchline's going to go away. No attack there. There's somebody I can bribe. All right, 3 turns to defeat Batman. If I can find the 3. Where is it? There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. I can destroy a card in the lineup if it's 5 or more. I can destroy a card in hand or discard pile. There's got to be something in here that's pretty worthless. Yes, I got some vulnerabilities. So let's just discard you. Destroy you. All right, I did that. Then I can destroy this. Okay. I do have 2 cards here, so this guy's going to get me at least +1. I gain a VP here, so we're up to, should be some 5s in here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. Boom, boom, boom. Up to 8 VP. Here's +1. Let's look at the top card, destroy it, discard it, or return it. I will destroy it, thank you. And this guy gives me +1 and flip the coin. And it's tails, so we're gonna surge. Okay, we already destroyed one, so that's like that. Okay, so what are we at here? We are at 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5 away. It's not gonna happen. Oh my gosh. These +2 powers just aren't helping me much. Yeah, I didn't cull my deck enough, I don't think. I mean, I guess this one. And we'll take Bruce Wayne too. All right. This is down to 2. These 2 cards are going away. All right, now I got some cards I could bribe. Gain a card, costs 5 or less from the lineup, so I could, for example, gain any one of these +2 attacks. This guy would give me, so I can get 3 power out of bribery. I got plenty of money to bribe with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Gain 1 VP, draw a card. All right. Ooh. Oh, no superpower. Okay. No equipment either. Gosh darn it. We are going to surge. Just to see if we can do it. Nope, nothing to bribe there. All right. I am going to be playing 2 cards that's 2 or greater. So that's +1. Let's put her down here because she's not getting us anything. But there's 3. I do not have an equipment to play. So that's just 4, 5, 6, 7, 11. And what did I say? I could do 3 if I bribe him for 1. All right. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 12. I just need 2 more. And if I bribe her for 2 VP, I can gain a card 5 or less. Gain means it comes into my hand. I can gain Ragman here. I could even gain the Bat Cycle, which would give me another VP. But this is +2 power, and that is 14. Ladies and gentlemen, there we go. We have defeated, with 1 turn to go, Batman, the superhero. otherwise, there you go. This was, again, just meant to show off the cards. I've yet to come across, I mean, you can see I didn't even probably go through half the deck there. I've yet to come across a freeze card. Now, there is Mr. Freeze, but they give you 5 freeze tokens, so that must mean that everybody has the opportunity to play a freeze card. Freeze cards just means you gain them, they sit off to the side until you shuffle your discard pile, then it goes into your discard pile. So you kind of lose it for 2 cycles. That's all it really means. But yeah, hopefully you got to see some of that bribing going on, some of the villains taking center stage, taking out the heroes, things like that. Otherwise, if you have any questions about my solo variant or anything like that, let me know in the comment section below. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Have a great day.